We've told you here in First News that April is Distracted Driving Month, and especially this time of year, a lot of teens are out on the roads, and that has many parents worried. Joining us now is Dr. Mike Sevilla from Family Practice Center of Salem. So good morning. Always glad to have you here.
Good morning.
Yeah, so you've said that a lot of your patients have been talking to you about their teenagers that are out on the roads, and that worries them. What are some of the questions that they're asking you?
Well, I get a lot of questions about distracted driving, and distracted driving is any activity that diverts attention from driving. We talk a lot about texting, but it also can be eating, talking with other people, fiddling with your radio or navigation system, anything that takes away attention from safe driving. And April is Distracted Driving Month. I get questions all the time, parents asking about their kids, also their kids asking about their parents and saying, hey, they're on the radio all the time. But it can also be deadly. Just looking up some stats for this, from 2015, about 3,477 people were killed from distracted driving in 2015. Almost 400,000 were injured due to distracted driving. And an alarming stat is over 600,000 drivers are using their cell phones, and I saw some driving in this morning. And so it's very important to be aware of distracted driving. We talk about it all the time. It's a safety issue.
Yeah, definitely. And we mentioned this time of year too, a lot of teenagers may be getting their licenses, of course, graduation, prom, things like that. A lot more kids are going to be out on the roads too. But as you mentioned, even the teens are asking about their parents too. So it really is something that everyone is doing.
Exactly. And people really need to know about it and talk about it. And you have to be very safe out there, and people talk all the time when they're driving. They see somebody on their phone all the time. It's a very dangerous situation.
Yeah, absolutely. Now there are some myths too that come along with what people think distracting driving is versus what it isn't. So we're going to actually talk about those coming up. So in the next hour, Dr. Sevilla will be here to talk about that.
Great to be here.
Sounds good. We'll see you in just a little bit.